Y'all went to lunch without me? We're acting like the mole is someone in the LDC. I saw farm animals. We're in Ohio. Abby Lee Miller, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Hello guys and welcome back to Dance Mums. And today we are on to Season 3, Episode 21? This is what I'm counting as Episode 21. In some people's books it's Episode 20, in some people's book it's Episode 22. But I'm fairly certain that it's the episode that's like boy crazy, mum crazy or something like that. So either way, we are going to jump straight into the episode. It is an hour and a half long, which does mean double episode on this one episode, unfortunately. But you'll be getting the other part on Sunday. So you'll only have to wait 3 days for the next part. I know, I'm mean, guys. But coming up, not next week, but the week after, because next week is EastEnders week. So do you know what? I got to give them their graces. But the week after, it's pilot week, guys, which means we are going to be doing one episode of Glee, The Next Step, Toddlers and Tiaras, and America's Next Top Model. And the way that you guys decide what becomes a series on the channel is by hitting that like button. The most likes on the video within a week period will be getting a full series on the channel, or as full as I can get it. Do you know what I mean? So if you're interested, make sure to head over to those videos and check them out. They're going to be funny because obviously it's my channel. So yeah, just rock up, enjoy yourself, and let's get on with this video, shall we? So as you can see from the tree, today we only have 7 people on there. There's not 7, there's 8. I just miscounted. But either way, there are 8 people on this tree, and that is because I've only included the mums in this section. The reason why, obviously, is just because the kids didn't really do much in the last episode. They danced, and they looked great, don't get me wrong, but, like, I'm not rewarding them for dances that they've already done. Apart from Nia. Nia did well. Nia did an unseen dance, and so did Brooke. So, like, props to them, but I'm not including them on here. So anyway, at the very bottom of the pyramid, for calling Kathy's mum pathetic, we have Abby. What an awful, awful woman who publicly attacks somebody else's mum for, like, literally no reason. Like, absolutely no reason, and we're just attacking her for absolutely no reason. Did I mention it was for absolutely no reason? Next up, we have Kathy. I was going to put her higher, but then, like, the last 10 minutes was just not very cute. It wasn't very demure. It wasn't very mindful. And it did just come across like she was attacking other members of the ALDC for little to no reason. I think, obviously, it was like an unprovoked attack on her daughter, so she was unprovokingly attacking other children. But I just felt it wasn't cute and it wasn't a good look for her. Next up, we have Crazy Christy. Honestly, I just don't rate her that much, but I thought she was all right on the reunion shows. She wasn't too bad. She wasn't awful. She had moments where I was like, ugh, but then for the most part, she kind of just played the game. Do you know what I mean? Next up, we have Melissa. Like I said, I was kind of sick of hearing about the bloody foot, but what are you going to do about it? That was her big storyline for the series. But now that we're entering into season 3.5, hopefully the foot is no longer an issue. And if it is, I think it might be time for Mackenzie to retire. Next up, we have Jill. Jill kept it cute for the majority of it. There were some shady remarks. Her attitude with Kathy wasn't very cute at all. But the rest of it was very, very good. So I have to give her props are due. Queen of keeping it classy, it's Christy. Which is shocking because usually she's not very classy. I gotta say, I actually thought she handled herself very, very well. There were no moments where she got frustrated or angry. She kept a cool, level head. And I actually do appreciate her for doing that in these kind of scenarios. It's very easy to get heated in an environment where they're trying to get you heated, especially at reunion show. That's exactly what they're there to do. And she kept her cool. She kept her composure. Same with Dr. Holly. Dr. Holly MD. She is awesome. Love Dr. Holly. She's iconic. And she kept it cool and classy as well. I was impressed. There wasn't a single moment where I was like, Holly, behave yourself. So for the most part, she did well. Next up, on top of the pyramid, going 3 for 3, no I'm joking, is Kelly. And the reason why I put Kelly at the top of the pyramid, she just had that moment at the end of the episode where she stood up for her daughter. She stood up against Abby and against Kathy. And honestly, gotta give props where props are due. She did do a fantastic job. But yeah, that is it. That is all we've got for the pyramid. So let's jump into the episode, shall we? Christy, what was that cheeky little wink at the camera? Yeah, you just pull up in your car, you're like, Brooke, hang on. So you're reversing into the car park, you're like, brum, 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 brum. You spot the camera and you're like, well, what's going on? Christy, hello? You're not meant to acknowledge the cameras. They're not meant to be there for you to talk to directly. That's what the confessionals are for.
First day of a new season. These kids have been on a month-long break, and
Huh?
they better be amazing when they walk in here.
A month-long break? Well, that's very lovely of you to give them a month off. I guess that wasn't your idea. I guess that was production being like, you have to give them some time off, please, for the love of God.
After the horrible ending to last season, I'm never going to lose again. How are you?
I wouldn't be too sure about that, Abby. I don't think that's exactly the best thing to say on a national television show. I will never lose again, because I'm fairly certain if you lose in this episode, you're going to look like a giant mug. Or any time in the future. I'm expecting you to always win now, from here on out. And if you don't, I'm going to call you out on it.
Pretty flowers. I'm really nervous.
They really didn't make that a very big deal. But Melissa walks in and goes, oh, lovely flowers. And then Gianna goes, yeah, they're from Asia. Does she mean the continent or the person? Because if they're from the continent, first of all, that's a waste of time and a waste of money. Why are you shipping in flowers from Asia? Second of all, shipping in flowers from our Asia, that's not okay. That's called bribery. And that's Jill's thing.
All the moms were fighting, and I'm sure that Abby blames all of us.
Where's Christy Ray? What's she not doing here? Wait, no, I'm sure she's in the rest of the show. At least for the series. She's not already got a show, has she? She's not already dragging up Asia or whatever that show's called.
We had a great number. It made people think before you even danced.
Yeah, it made them think, why the fuck is the Abbey Dance Company doing this random ass dance? Like, what's going on?
Asia is not with us this week. She had an opportunity in Los Angeles.
You know what? Fair enough. Get your bag, girl. Get your bag, and absolutely fair and valid. If you want to go grab your bag, grab your bag. Just make sure you pack your bags and leave. I'm joking. I actually do like Asia. I don't like Christy. It's always been the case, though. I've always liked Asia, never liked Christy. I just haven't. Not since, like, episode 2 or 3 of AUDC, when there was just a moment where she had a go at Yvette for, like, literally no reason. And I was like, this is not your argument. This is not your circus. These are not your monkeys. Like, stay out of this, please.
Do you realize that Asia waltzed in here, pushed you out of the way, took over?
I love Jill's sneaky. Do you hear that, Melissa? Do you hear that? She's trash talking your daughter. What are you going to say about it? Nothing? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Like the little bitch you are, Melissa. Woof, woof.
How many times do you think Gianna told you about straightening your back leg? Do you have any idea? 11 times.
Who's actually counting? Who is actually sitting there and counting? Ooh, how many times did Gianna tell Nia that her back leg needs to be straightened? Who's actually counting this? Because that person, whoever they are, they need to get a life. Get out of their mum's basement, and they need to get away from dance mums. Fun fact, Gianna said that Nia should straighten her back leg 11 times. It's like, come on, get a grip.
Asia was on the pyramid, and she's not even in the building. Hell, she's not even in the state. She's off being a superstar in LA.
Guys, why did we need to dub in the word pyramid? It was like, Asia's at the top of the pyramid. Asia's at the top of the pyramid. What is going on with these editing choices today? I'm so like, what is going on?
Paige, I thought you worked hard in the group. Did those two other dance teachers see something that I didn't see?
I'm actually kind of surprised that Paige is this high up after she got absolutely ripped to shreds by the other two, Kathy and He-Devil. Like, I really expected Abby to be like, wow, you should have been better on stage and then nobody has to critique you in the audience. I really expected something like that, but she's actually been kind of nice. She's in second position on the pyramid. Abby, what you playing at?
She confronted a grown man that was talking about her. That's not easy for a little kid.
You did kind of force her into that situation. It's not like she did it off of her own back. You went, go and talk to him now. Go and talk to him. I mean, that's probably not what I would have done, personally. But, fair. Okay.
I'm only using 4 of you in the
Huh?
junior group. Maddie, Chloe, Nia, and Kendall.
Kelly's like, wait, there's an absence of my children in there. What's going on here? We're doing a group number and the Highlands, you can have the week off. Bye-bye. That's exactly what Kelly just heard then. She was like, yes, I can finally go to Barbados.
You will be performing a lyrical duet. The name of the duet is called We're All Right.
The duet is called We're All Right because if Maddie had a solo, it would be I'm Amazing. If Chloe had a solo, it would be I'm Trash. But together, they're all right. That is really funny. What are the names? Does she like sit there and cook these names up at night? Like, what dance am I gonna do tomorrow? Well, I've got to do a Maddie and Chloe duet, and I gotta think of some kind of name for them. Well, they're all right. We're all right.
The name of your solo is Get Up, Get Loud, Get Tough.
Paige doing a solo called Get Up, Get Loud, Get Tough. I'm excited for this. I've been waiting for another Paige solo. She's had one this series. And then a duet, and that's it. That's all she's had this series. And then just a couple of group numbers. Just like, la-di-da. Let me do a split leap here. Cool.
I want Brooke to become a more mature dancer. And what better way than to put her in the Abby Lee Senior Company?
Is this the episode with the guy that's now in prison? Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. I can't lie. I can't lie. This is going to be an episode of Dance Mums that is going to be interesting, I guess.
Good to see you all. And parents, so nice to see you. Nice to have you back, Mickey.
Guys, I saw farm animals and I saw some apples, which must mean we're in Ohio.
But Jill point blank told me that the boys are always texting the girls they would rather dance for ALDC.
Sorry, when did this happen and who told you? Jill. Jill told you this. Jill. Now, what possible motivation could Jill have for telling you this? Could it be potentially to throw you off your game, to rile you up, to piss you off?
I was told by the Pittsburgh dance moms that there's been texting. Perhaps maybe Gino has a crush on Maddie.
Gino has a crush on Maddie. Oh, that's so cute. This is cute. This is sweet. It's better than setting up spinny head dude with Vivi. That was a ridiculous notion. There's about 6 years between them.
You have to continue to take dance classes. You want to be well-rounded, yes? Just not well-rounded like Abby. Moving along.
Kathy, what have I told you about the cheap shots? Cheap shots are not good unless you're on a night out and you haven't got enough money for the tequilas. Cheeky apple sour shots. Cheeky cherry sour shots. Yeah, I can knock a couple of them back. Tequila rosé is where it's at, though. You can do 100 shots of them and you'll feel nothing, and then it'll all hit you at once and you right off the next week. Okay? So, do love me some tequila rosé.
He has just gotten out of the hospital from having bronchitis.
This poor kid has just been in hospital? Bless him! And he's straight back to dancing. Straight back to the grind. Do you know what? We respect that. We absolutely respect that.
And what better way than promoting you to the Abby Lee Senior Dance Company and pairing you with the boy. So you all...
Boo! Boo! I hope this is the right guy. Boo! It's research time, but not for a good reason. Kevin is facing sexual battery charges against 2 underage students. The fuck is sexual battery? It's a specific type of sexual assault, which is defined as any non-consensual sexual contact to the... Okay, that's craziness. Also, this is Gino's brother, by the way. This is Gino's brother. Must be mortifying for this guy. Honestly. For Gino, having a brother like that.
Yeah, I just don't like that they're doing a dance that they've known all year and she's going to learn it in a day.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a piss take. What do you mean that they've been dancing this dance all year and then Abby's like, oh, Paige. No. Brooke, Just jump in and learn it in one day. Go for it. Why not? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
He's gonna take you up, over, around the world, up, can do a whole thing here while these guys start to dance.
That was so descriptive. He's going to do a whole thing and then they're going to run around you. Sorry, and we're saying this woman's a good teacher? Because what do you mean we're going to do a thing and it's going to go I don't know what you're on about. What, tell me what I'm doing, please, for the love of God. I need to know what I'm doing in this dance.
They seem really good together, like very comfortable, natural.
Oh, this is so awkward. Oh, if I didn't know what I knew, this would be absolutely fine, but it's just making me uncomfortable every time he touches her.
You can't please Kelly. Abby gives her kids all these opportunities, and Kelly is never satisfied.
No, I don't think it's that she's never satisfied. I think it's just that she knows how this show works. She knows how Abby works, and she knows that this isn't a good opportunity for Brooke. She's being forced into a dance that she's going to probably be competing this weekend, and they've all done the dance many, many times before, and now Brooke's having to learn all this new choreography within 1 week, and they're already like perfect. It is setting her up to be the weakest dancer within the group. It's different when she's having to learn the dance with the rest of the group and they're all on the level playing field of learning it all at the same time. But these kids have been competing it. I mean, he who shall not be named has already said that he's performed it twice. So he has got a significant advantage over Brooke. So I can understand why Kelly's sort of like, I don't understand why she's doing this, why people think this is a good thing, because I do kind of agree with her on that.
Some of them want to go on and dance professionally. Don't be the weakest link.
I'm just imagining Abby Lee Miller as Anne Robinson from The Weakest Link. The Weakest Link in this country was brutal back in the day. Now it's Ramesh Ranganathan who's doing it. It's not so brutal anymore. It's just like light-hearted comedy fun because he's funny, so he makes the show funny. But back in the day, Anne Robinson used to rip people apart. They used to come on and they, like, this woman once had like a cropped haircut and she said something along the lines of this. Oh, so with that haircut, are you a lesbian? No. What? Well, you might want to tell your hairdresser that. And then she'd move on! And then she'd move on to the next person! And then she'd look at someone that was a little bit rotund. Well, someone's ate all the pies, haven't they? What are you going to use the money on? Well, I'd like to go to Turkey on holiday. You'd like to eat the turkey on holiday, more like. Crazy with it. She just rates these contestants. Oh my God. I might have to do some of like Anne Robinson's funniest moments on the channel because genuinely, first of all, she's a British icon. Second of all, I need to educate the Americans on this because she is crazy. Abby Lee Miller, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. I couldn't be dancing and then I just see my dance teacher like this in the corner. I couldn't, because I'd be sitting there going, what now? What have I done now to piss you off? Because clearly I can't do anything right. Clearly I can't do anything right here.
You are not all right. This duet is not all right.
I don't know why she's talking to a target like that. Like, what's the target done to you?
I've heard rumors that Gino has been flirting with Maddie. No fraternizing with the enemy.
Listen, have you ever seen a cheeky little tale called Romeo and Juliet? I've heard they live happily ever after at the end. I know. It's beautiful. And it's more successful spin-off, Romeo and Juliet, where they actually do live happily ever after.
Did Maddie kiss somebody backstage? Did somebody kiss Maddie backstage?
Oh, the tears being spilled. This is why we should never let Mackenzie know anything. Because she just has no filter. She's like, yeah, absolutely. That was cheeky questioning from Abby. Did Maddie kiss anybody? No. Did anybody kiss Maddie? Yes. Mackenzie was good there. Mackenzie was good. She was like, I didn't tell a lie. I didn't tell a lie. Maddie kissed nobody. Maddie kissed nobody.
No, I know. And what boy did she kiss?
Gino, because he gave her a Valentine's and he kissed her on the cheek. and then
Right,
she
because
kissed him
aren't
back.
they going out or whatever you do?
I don't understand why it's literally so bad. Like, that, it's cute. It's sweet. He has a crush on her. And I think she might have a crush on him as well. It's sweet. Why are we turning this into some, like, sort of horrible, nasty thing that we're not allowed to fraternize with the enemy? It's not really that deep, is it? Come on. God, we're acting like we're at fucking war.
Maddie and Gino may text and talk at competitions, but I know that Maddie would never give out any of ALDC's secrets.
Honestly, I don't feel like that's what anybody is concerned about. Nobody is concerned about Maddie giving away ALDC secrets. No one cares. Because do you know who does give away ALDC secrets? The fucking producers. We're acting like the mole is someone in the ALDC, but it's actually just the producers that are running the show. But we're not allowed to mention the producers. We're not allowed. We can't mention the producers because that breaks the illusion. So it has to be a rat somewhere in the ALDC. And it has to be Maddie because she's texting a boy. My God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is genuinely the most ludicrous thing ever.
I'm glad Paige has a solo.
I am too. Do you think that will make Paige feel a little better about what happened last weekend?
I hope. I know she felt bad.
I love the way that they're like, oh, last weekend, when we've already been told at the start of the episode it was a whole month ago. They've had a month off. But oh, it was last weekend. Apparently we've time traveled.
Your legs still aren't straight on your chub. That's why other dance teachers in the audience are critiquing you.
What the fuck? This is why people are critiquing you in the audience. Because they think you're shit. And you're awful. And you're the worst dancer that's on that stage. And you're slow and you're lazy. And you're a bum. Get out of my sight.
It's so funny that this week is all about being boy crazy because us dance moms are clearly boy crazy. Or at least crazy.
Oh, Christy, you do crack me up. Yeah. Although there is an absence of crazy this week because of a certain somebody missing. Namely, Crazy Christy. And also, we haven't seen, and I don't want to evoke her name, just bring her back into the fold, but we haven't seen Leslie in a while. In like a hot minute. Like, I don't think we've seen her since her cameo in the first episode.
Why isn't Paige in this group dance?
Yeah, why don't you ask him to have her put Paige in? You don't want to?
I gotta say, I really don't understand why Paige isn't in the group number. She's done solos and she's done group numbers before in the same week, so I don't understand why she's been taken out of this one to focus on the solo. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. What? No. And then everybody else is in the number apart from Mackenzie. Is Mackenzie just doing fuck all this week? Is she actually doing just nothing? Is she just chilling? I bet it's the fucking foot. I bet if that foot gets mentioned with Mackenzie one more time. That was so bad. I'm sorry, hang on. Let me show you this again. Just from a choreography standpoint, this looks ass.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That looked so ass. And the reason it looked ass is because they're all clicking in one direction. You should have Chloe clicking up, Kendall clicking to the side, Nia clicking to the other side, and Maddie clicking down. And then you've got like a spread out of clicks, but all clicking in the same direction. That just looked rubbish. That looks like no effort had been put into that choreography whatsoever.
I want to find out why Abby chose Brooke. And then I want Abby to tell Kelly what a good opportunity this is.
Jill, I love you to pieces, but what producer has forced you to get involved in this? What producer has forced you to try and make a problem out of this? Because they're like, Kelly isn't reacting how we wanted her to. We wanted her to argue with Abby, but she's not. Jill, quickly, we need you to intervene because you're the only person that will do our bidding properly. It's like, come on. Oh my God. I can see through it, guys. She's so transparent. Oh my God.
Kelly is being ungrateful. Kendall's never had a special part.
Not the special part. Oh my God. Kendall's never had a special part. Oh my God. This again. This is the kind of thinking that led you to think that she could play Rosa Parks.
Brooke can handle herself, and so can Paige. It's Kendall who can't handle herself. She's
Oh,
the
Kelly,
crybaby in the
don't
group.
start on me.
Not being like, she's the crybaby of the group. Kelly, you can't say that. I've called out Abby for saying that, so you can't say it. But yeah, I do kind of agree. Like, Paige and Brooke, like, I also think this is a little bit of a piss take that Jill's going down and being like, oh, Kelly's bitching and moaning. And I'm like, ugh. She's just a bit, like, disgruntled, but, like, she's not disgruntled enough to bring it up to Abby. You're trying to cause this argument here. You are. Jill, butt your business out of here.
Kelly went all berserk. I was just trying to help. I'm angry that she dragged me into this and now has dragged my child into it too.
Huh? Sorry, what? What do you mean she dragged you into this? You went down of your own accord to Abby and involved yourself in this. And then she came down, heard you bitching about her children and you. And then you were like, okay, let me dish some back. And suddenly, ooh, can't take it. Can give it, but can't take it. Jill, I'm usually a stan, but I'm not standing you in this moment. I'm not enjoying this side of you.
Her doing a dance with seniors that has known this dance all season, and Abby's throwing it on her in one night.
Listen, you're yelling at me when you're mad at Abby.
This is Jill being like, yeah, you see? You're angry. Now go talk to Abby. Don't direct it at me. Go talk to Abby. But Kelly is on her strict, I'm not arguing with Abby this season, like, bandwagon, which I'm so here for. We've not seen a Kelly explosion this entire season, apart from the fake one with Christy. But either way, like, we haven't seen that drama from her, and I'm liking it because it doesn't mug her off as much. It doesn't mug her off at all, in fact.
If Brooke goes out there and ruins the dance, that's Abby's fault.
That's something you need to take up with Abby.
Exactly. What the does it have to do with Jill?
I agree! Jill! The queen of butting into other people's business. Why did you take it upon yourself to insert yourself somewhere where you don't belong? It's so jarring. So jarring.
Hi, Julie. Oh, hello.
Sit. Did you see me almost get hit in the parking lot?
Oh no, I missed that.
Where were the cameras for when Jill almost got hit in the parking lot? Oh, we can film this stupid little luncheon, but we couldn't film Jill almost getting hit by a car. Where are the cameramen? What are they doing? What are they getting paid for? Because I think you should dock them a month's pay for this. That was prime footage that we could have got right there. That was you-bin frame material.
Jill, Melissa, Holly, and I decided to meet for lunch because something is clearly bothering Kelly. And I think we need to get together to kind of figure out what that is, so maybe we can help.
Do you know what this seems like? This seems like, let's talk about her behind her back, because that's going to solve the issue, right? Yeah, something's telling me that that is not going to solve the issue, and it's actually going to piss her off even more, because she's going to be like, y'all went to lunch without me, and I'm stuck back at the Abbey Lee dance studio, sitting there, brooding, watching my parents. I'm thinking, where are these mums? And you're out at a silly little luncheon. What's going on? What? Huh? You can't do that to me.
I am concerned that we don't seem to be operating as a team right now, because when she told you to be quiet or you got out,
Yeah,
or
and then she
told us
came
to
downstairs and said, stop talking about my kids. Like, I'm not. This has nothing to do with your children.
This whole conversation just feels so jarring, because I'm sitting here and I'm like, you are just talking about her behind her back, which is exactly what she said not to do. So I don't actually know what you're achieving here, because all this is going to do is piss Kelly off even more. It would piss me off if I was like, oh, I'm here, I'm just chilling, and I'm just a bit pissed off, but like, just let me be and I'll be fine. And then all of a sudden I see you butting into my business. I'm going to be pissed off. I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be like, what are you doing? What are we doing here?
I don't think Kelly fully understands where I or any of the moms were coming from.
I don't think you deserve an apology because... I don't think you're getting an apology because I don't think you deserve one. I think you were out of order for going to Abby in the first place. That was not okay. That was not on. What were you doing? Oh, cows. We're in Ohio. You know what that means. We see cows. Ohio. Yeah, I know, guys. I know. Lots of cows up there. And I'm not just talking about Kathy.
So he's brought the boys to SWAT Gym in Ohio today for a grueling strength workout.
One, over here.
This would be the day I quit dance. This would be the day I'd be like, this ain't worth it. What do you mean I'm having to do all of this just so I can dance a bit better? Like, what? Nah. I'm just not interested at the end of the day. If I wanted to do this, I'd go on SAS Who Dares Win. At the end of the day. That is what I'd be doing. But this, nah. This ain't a bit of me.
I'm taking these boys to training so they can build their endurance and their strength and just get muscles. They're so weak.
I could not have my dance teacher talking about me like that. They're so weak. Sorry, am I meant to be strong? Am I meant to have muscles out to here? Like, what's going on here? You, sir, are not one to talk. You do not get to talk about strength because you're a very weak-willed little man. Very weak-willed little man.
Yeah, but he's also sick. This does not help his breathing at all.
Big props to this dad being like, my son has just got over bronchitis. He's been in the hospital. El hospital. I don't know what it is in Italian, but I know that's el hospital is Spanish, no?
No, he might look good, but deep down inside he's not. He's in control over his body. He knows what he's doing. If he can't do it, he's gonna stop. He can't be a babysitter.
You can't say to a parent, don't be a babysitter. Bitch, I'm the parent. He came from my... Okay, we're not gonna go there. Do you see what I mean? Like, this is abhorrent. You can't call the dad the babysitter. I was prepared to give you good graces this week, but you get no good graces from me, Anthony.
He's helicoptering, you know, but that's his son. He's worried.
You're not gonna...
I think that might be the first time I've ever heard Nikki's mum speak. Donna, welcome to the show. Finally, we've got an interview with you.
You don't have to baby these boys. A little physical exercise don't
I am taking care of my kid.
I don't care what you say.
Whatever you want to have.
Whoa, okay. I'm fully on Gino's dad's side. Gino's dad, just, I fully understand where he's coming from. And I think the other two, Jalen's dad and Anthony, are absolutely taking the piss. Like, if my child had just gotten off over bronchitis and you're making him do a physical exercise like this, that's ridiculous. Like, I understand that dance can be physical, but, like, that's what we're here to do. We're here to do dance. We're not here to do all of these silly little extra things. Yeah, I do agree with Gino's dad. I just think he's being very kind and caring. Because at the end of the day, Gino's what? 9, 10? I don't remember touching a set of weights until I was 19, let alone 9.
He wants to get all out and up in my face like I'm supposed to be intimidated. Really?
I am out of here. I cannot take this idiot anymore.
Hey, I may be an idiot, but my kid is way more talented than yours.
People in glass houses should not throw stones. Your son has one trick. Spinny head dude. That's why his name is Spinny Head Dude. Gino, very talented dancer. Your child, Spinny Head Dude. I haven't even learnt Spinny Head Dude's name, okay? I haven't even learnt it. Gino, I know Gino. Gino's earned his name. Your son has not. This is obviously all jokes. But it is ridiculous how he's like, my son is more talented than yours.
We don't have a group.
Guys, where are we? I didn't see any cows. Where are we? This could be any one of the other 48 states, because I didn't see any cows, guys. Oh my god, where are we? I'm so confused.
You know how much I care for you guys, right?
This shouldn't be a laughing matter, but she's so fucking dramatic with it. She's like, Rick, you know that I really love you. Like, what in the soap acting is going on here? Is she going for the daytime and me? What's happening here?
Just an apology to him, and then we'll work it out.
Just a little apology, and then you can go back to being the dickhead that you are, Rick.
And you got some kid that comes in here that you're praising that ain't putting in half the effort he does.
He's got a point, guys.
That's BS.
I feel like Gino's put in a lot of effort. I mean, he's been in 3 episodes so far this series, and Jalen's been in, what, 4 maybe? Like, if that? I don't know whether I would go as far as to say that Gino's not putting in the effort, because he's a great little dancer. What? I really don't understand what this man's problem is right now. I'm starting to understand why you man don't like him. Like, you guys do not rate him in the comment section, and starting to understand why. Don't come for Gino like that.
Is he texting Maddie? Yes. Is he saying anything about what we're doing or the numbers? Absolutely not.
Well, I really don't understand why this is such a big deal. Like, why is this such like a huge deal? Like, are they leaking the secrets? Like, there's not a producer that's like texting the other producer being like, guess what Kathy's just done? Or guess what Abby's just done? XYZ. Try and factor that into the storyline. It's so crystal clear to me about what's going on, and it's so jarring that, like, they have to play this storyline out, and I'm just sat here like, well, I know that's not the case. For some people who watch this and who don't think about it, they just watch, I can understand how this storyline would be like, oh my god, this is juicy. But like, as someone who's like analysing and critiquing it, I don't know, it's just, it's meso-so, do you know what I mean?
I came here this morning because of you.
Let's go.
That was fucking violent. It should have been bang on the chest. Let's go. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh my lordy lordy. Oh my lord.
2 dance teachers, grown adults, were behind me, and they started to critique her.
Well, yeah, let's just air her dirty laundry out in public. Why not? Like, come on. Why are we getting the, like, elite senior team to critique an 11-year-old? What? Why? What is the purpose of this? What? It's just going to make Paige feel bad. Because either they're going to be really nice and you're going to be like, you're not being honest. Or they're going to be critical and it's just going to make Paige feel like shit.
Who does tucks? Alyssa? Is she in a proper position for back tuck? No. So people are going to sit in the audience and say that about you? Are they rude? Yes. Are they talking out of turn? Yes. Are they right? Yes.
This is so demoralizing. Like, so unbelievably just, like, rushing to just sit there and just have this woman be like, wow, you didn't do this right. Well, you didn't do this right. And you didn't really do this right. So why would anybody want to watch you? And I'm just sat there like, are we being serious? Like, what's going on here?
I guess what I want is for someone to back me up, because I say stuff all the time and then I'm the bad guy.
If you feel that you need to say something to Kelly, I will certainly have your back.
Oh, Christy, why are you doing this? Why are we entering another Christy versus Kelly hate rampage? I CBA with all of this. Oh no, why are we trying to produce drama on this show? Just let it happen naturally, please.
Kelly, do you feel badly about screaming at me last night?
No.
Do you know what? Kelly was blunt, but at least she was honest. That's one thing you can't fault Kelly for. She's brutal, but she's honest.
Everybody's afraid to stick up to you, and you're acting like a bully.
Whoa! Where did the B word come from? We're not calling Kelly a bully. And I think you've kind of overstepped the line there. You're using, oh, everyone said this, everyone said that, and then you say something outlandish like that, and it's like, well, hang on a minute. No, we didn't say that. That was not said. Jill, back the fuck up. What is going on? I've been fiercely defending you over the last couple of episodes, and I'm not happy with your performance in this episode.
No, we're not. Yes, you are. Because no one wants to look bad. No.
The mums are arguing upstairs, and everyone in the dance studio is like, that's hysterical. That shot of them just like, what the fuck is going on up there? That is brilliant. First of all, those older kids are living for the drama. They probably watch the show and they're like, this is the drama that we wanted to see in real life, in person. But Abby's just like, for fuck's sake, again? I've told these mums once, I've told them twice. No arguments, even though that's what the show's asking for, but no arguments.
Why Chrissy doesn't have my back is beyond me.
You didn't stand up for her or yourself with Abby. That's not the Kelly I know.
Not every fucker in the ALDC watching this argument happen like, oh my god, we're getting to watch TV first hand. We're live studio audience for this. This is brilliant. I'd be also in there. I'd be like, so this dance class, I want to go watch the drama.
You know, you said yourself that you don't even think of me as a friend anymore, that I'm a horrible friend.
I never said that. You're full of...
What are we talking? What is going... What? Huh? So much gets cut out of these kind of scenes that it just makes it really hard to follow, because we're jumping from like sentence to sentence, but there doesn't seem to be like a bridging thought, which is so confusing.
You're full of Kelly, and you know it.
Well, maybe you should get fined.
What'd you just say? Who just said that?
Stop, because I also think that Abby's living for the drama as well. She's absolutely living for it. So who said that? Oh my god. Obviously she's going to use it against them later, but right now in this moment, she's loving the drama. The fact that they're all just stood there watching. They stood there watching them. Abby would be like, don't pay attention to them. But even she's engrossed in the drama. She loves it. She loves a cheeky little bit of drama, does our Abby.
I don't even want to hear it, Christy, because remember, I'm a bad friend.
You know what?
When I sat here the entire week, you were gone and stuck up for you.
You know what?
Whatever.
We're back to the Christy and Kelly drama. I'm actually gonna combust. I'm just gonna because why are we back here? Why? It's been so many weeks. It's been half a season since that happened, and we're still on this stupid week when she was away. Did Christy call? Did Kelly call? Was it a misunderstanding? I don't care. Get over it, you grown-ass woman. Well, guys, that is the end of the first part, which is kind of crazy. Oh, I think I left it on a really good note there. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video today. Make sure to join us on Sunday, because Sunday, if I've done my calculations right, will be my 1,000th video on the channel. 1,000 videos, you may be thinking. What the fuck? How have you had time to do 1,000 videos? In the last year, I've done a video every single day, sometimes 2 videos. Shorts count, I've done a lot of shorts. So, the 1,000th video on this channel, that's kind of crazy. So, make sure to tune in. We'll be having a lot of fun, a lot of laughs, a lot of laughs, as Cilla Black would say. And yeah, we'll be having a fabulous time. So make sure you join us for that cheeky little celebration on Sunday. And I'll see you guys then. Make sure to keep on ranting. See you guys later. Bye now.